This plant is the bird of paradise. It may look familiar to you, but I want to show a really cool evolutionary pattern that has occurred in the shape of this flower that you may not have noticed because it's hiding in plain sight. As you know, plants with flowers need pollen to reproduce. The pollen holds the sperm that's going to fertilize the egg of the flower. But where is the pollen in a bird of paradise flower? Wow, the bird of paradise keeps its pollen hidden away until its pollinator can come and get exposed to the pollen to bring it to another plant. The pollen is on the inside of this modified petal here. How does that pollen get released? The pollinators for the bird of paradise flower are a bird called a sunbird. They have a long curved bill like a hummingbird might, but unlike hummingbirds, they can't hover. So when a sunbird comes to a bird of paradise flower, it's going to land on this nice little landing pad branch here, and the weight of that bird will pull open this modified flower. And we can see inside of here is the pollen. Right? So the sunbird lands on this landing pad, exposes the pollen that was otherwise hidden, and leans forward to dip and sip from the sugary nectar here, getting all of this pollen on its belly. And then the sunbird flies over to another flower and does the same thing on that landing pad here, and so on, spreading the pollen from flower to flower. This is an incredible example of the coevolution between the shape of the bird of paradise flower and the birds themselves. Neat.